All right, welcome to the first semifinal of the 2024 NCAA Women's Frozen Four semifinals, the first press conference. We have the winning team, Ohio State. Congratulations to the Buckeyes for their 4-1 victory. We have up here head coach Nadine Muzzerall and two players, Sloan Matthews and Joy Dunn. At this time, I'd like to open up for any questions for the players and the coach. Or actually, hold on. If we just, Coach, can we have an opening statement?
I was going to blow you up, but I was just wondering. Wow, what an exhilarating game. I mean, that's playoff hockey at its finest. A lot of credit to Clarkson. What a fantastic defensive side of the game that they have. Brilliant goaltending. A lot of credit to her. We felt that we were making pushes, but just not capitalizing in the tight spaces around the net. And we talked about that in between periods of getting in front of the net, but burying it and being careful, though, so not giving up odd man rushes, because we thought they did a very good job of transitioning out of their D zone quickly. But we had faith in the girls. They were working real hard to create opportunities, but it's playoff hockey. You just don't know if it's one bad bounce, something happens. But we believed in each other, and we just had to change the mindset of not playing afraid to lose and play to win and represent all the work that they had all year. So very proud to get to the final championship game on Sunday.
Thank you, Coach. All right, now we'll open it up to questions to either players or the coach.
Joy, your first NCAA Frozen Four, what was that experience like today, and for you to get that first NCAA Frozen Four goal today?
I think going into the game, a reminder I got was, like, it's another game. Like, at the end of the day, it's just another game, and we've been preparing for this all season. Like, I was nervous, but it was, like, a good nervous. Like, you know, you're in playoff hockey. Like, it's do or die. But, like, our coach, our team has been building for this. Like, this is the moment we wanted to be in. Like, 1-1 game, like, this is what we want. Like, we want to play playoff hockey, and that's what it was. But we were prepped. Like, there were nerves, but it was good stuff.
Erin Brown from the Hockey News. My question is for Sloan. Like, about 5 minutes before you scored the winner, I think you know what I was going to ask. I was going to say, what did you see on the one that you missed or didn't make, and then just the redemption on the one that you did get?
Yeah, I mean, when the puck popped right out on the first one, I had literally the entire net, and she made, like, an unreal save. Could have gone probably a bit higher for me, but when I got off the bench, I told Peter, I think, the next one I'm putting in, and the next opportunity I have, it was there, and I just put it in.
Haley Salvian from The Athletic. Just by our quick kind of math here, the Clarkson goalie made 32 straight saves between your first goal and the winner. So I guess for either Joy or Sloan as a player, what's the mindset or the feeling when you're playing against a goalie who just seems like they're stopping everything?
I think you just got to keep chipping away. My roommate Joss and I were actually talking about that. Like, we know she's a great goalie, and she obviously proved that today too. But, like, we just got to treat it as the first 5 minutes of a game every time we go out there. Like, it's a new game, like, every time we take a shot. Yeah, she deserves that respect, and she definitely earned it, but we just kept chipping away and believing in our teammates. Like, we knew what we were doing. We trusted one another. So hats off to her. Definitely had to keep chipping. There were some saves. I think all of our jaws were dropped that she got those. But, yeah.
Reed Murray, the Lantern, either Joy or Sloan. Going into this game, Clarkson emphasized their defense in their press conference, and getting 53 shots on goal against them. How challenging is that to get so many shots up against a strong defense?
Yeah, we had scouted them, and they blocked everything as they did today. We had so many shots that they're literally laying their body on the line for. So we went into it thinking that we just need to keep shooting because they're going to get through eventually, or we're going to hit them enough that they might move out of the way, and then it'll go. But, yeah, I think just getting as many pucks to the net as we could.
Down here in front.
Zachary Roeder, Starling Gray Sports Radio. Joy, after Sloan gets that 2-1 goal, Clarkson has a history of coming back in games. And how big did you feel that third goal was to really give you guys that 2-goal cushion going in late?
It's playoff hockey, so anything can really happen. But that goal kind of just reminded me, like, there's a lot behind the scenes that this team has put in the work. Like that shot, I think I practiced over 500 times this year. And so in the plays we've made, like that was, we were prepped, like kind of going back to that. We just trusted one another, and like we knew they were going to come back, but we were going to keep fighting. Like it was still 0-0 game in our heads. Like we were going to keep going.
That third goal was crucial, not just to get a 2-goal lead, but understanding and the respect for Clarkson is they score often 6-on-5, and we studied that as well. So it was a big goal for Joy to get, so that we weren't put in a bad situation because they punch back very well with the 6-on-5.
This one for Coach. Yesterday we didn't get a chance to ask you about the Rookie of the Year award. I think it was announced right after the press conference. Obviously it was Joy Dunn, and she scores today with that 3-1 goal you just mentioned. Just wonder if you could speak to Joy and her season and her play today.
Sure. This is the first time that the Buckeyes have won the National Rookie of the Year. And it's a hard award to win because there's so much talent throughout the country. But I've known the Dunns for a long time because I don't know if people are aware. I coach both her older sisters, and she still chose to come here knowing that, what she knew before. I mean, it's obviously a group effort with a lot of Joy's success, but her individually, I mean, her strength, her shot, her knowledge, having 5 older siblings that all played hockey and probably beat the crap out of her growing up, to be honest with you, and just her relentlessness. I mean, she has a high hockey IQ, a very unselfish hockey player, but she plays very physical. And, I mean, I haven't seen many women shoot the puck the way she does, not just in terms of power, but in terms of accuracy and purpose. She is one of the most coachable kids that I've coached. Great leader, always talking to the right people, always talking to like anybody, just because she makes everybody feel warm and welcoming, and she doesn't do it just because people are watching and it's the right thing to do. She's just a really kind woman with a high Christian faith and does the right thing. So very happy to have another Dunn for 3 more years and 1 game.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Kat Cornetta from the Boston Globe. I wanted to ask Coach about Kayla Barnes' play today. She got an assist and was all over the ice. Just wanted to ask you what you thought of her play today and the opportunity that she gets to play in the Frozen Four, which I know she came here for.
Well, we're very grateful to have Kayla Barnes, obviously for her overall experience and her hockey ability, but again, another really coachable kid. She's got these world championships and these gold and silver medals, but you wouldn't know it. She just makes herself feel like she's just part of the team, and she's not bigger or better than anybody else. But I don't know if people are aware, and I don't know it as of recent, but it was probably before Duluth, so it's probably even higher. She had a plus 67 going in to the playoffs. And we won 9-0, and as you mentioned, she got at a point this weekend. And it's unfortunate that that got not recognized on the national level. I think she could have easily been a top 10 Kazmaier finalist. But you can control what you can control, and that's just how we play on the ice. And so I know both her and Bilka, who have been around for a long period of time together, and Boston College coached them well, and we're lucky to get the tail end of their career. And but she was brilliant. She's very composed, very smart, and under that kind of pressure, you need that as your backbone to your team. And she plays big, even though she's small, but she's very trusting. And I'm very proud of her and the whole team to have the opportunity to try to win their first national championship.
Coach, I know the job's not finished yet, but breaking the program record for wins in a season with this win, just what does that milestone mean to you?
I actually didn't know that.
Very nice.
I actually didn't know that. I don't get caught up in the records, obviously. It means a lot because I think what it's just showing is the growth of this program at Ohio State, and I just hope it continues to earn respect nationally. These girls do a lot of heavy lifting behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see, and I'm sure other programs do as well. But we came from a background of below 500 when I took over for a long time. And just to see the growth of this team throughout the years, there's always some, like you mentioned, milestone each year. And I'm excited for more. But at the end of the day, they're great little milestones to motivate you and have growth. But at the same time, the end goal is to win it all. And it's going to be a dogfight tomorrow because Colgate and Wisconsin are fantastic teams. And I'm excited to finally take a breath, sit back, and get to watch now. It's a lot easier having the first game, well, if you win. But to sit back and watch a really good two teams battle.
Nadine, a lot of offense today, but sometimes when you guys have that offense, there's some odd man rushes the other way with breakaways and opportunities, but you guys were able to limit that today with no breakaways. How important was that to help out Reagan in that regard and also just limit Clarkson's chances in general?
Yeah, that was a focus point throughout, the last couple of weeks. And yes, we're going to play relentless, but we have to be smart with our relentlessness, especially in the offensive zone, and not get too many people deep where a bad bounce or a big save pokes out and there's odd man rushes. So we've been more conscious of balancing our being relentless, but being intentional and purposeful with how we do that. So you can't be giving up odd man rushes against any one of these teams. So I'm very glad that the girls did a great job of not doing that and back pressuring, not just with intention, but with awareness too and tracking, because we talked about that a lot as well.
Joy, what does National Rookie of the Year mean to you?
I would like to say, like what Coach said, like it was a team effort. But like a lot of things goes to like Jesus. Like I couldn't have done it without him first. Like giving me a great team, great coach. It's a huge honor, and I'm super grateful. But I know like this is not an award that I won by myself, and there are also so many other rookies deserving of this. Like Jocelyn was even on my team, like great player, key player, like trust her with anything. And so there's tons of great rookies out there that just as easily could have deserved this award, so I'm super thankful. But like Coach said, like this wasn't won by myself. This was a team. This was Coach. This was behind the scenes, all that work. So yeah.
Okay, one last question here.
Either Sloan or Joy, we've talked about the goals a lot so far, but after Clarkson opened the scoring today, just what was the emotion like on the bench being 1-0 down?
Yeah, I think it was kind of a wake-up call. I don't think we had the right mindset necessarily going in. We, as Muzz said earlier, we were playing not to lose and not to win and score goals. So when that first goal went in, the bench kind of took like a reset, and we just went back out and we kept fighting and kept pushing because we knew one was going to pop, and it was just a matter of one.
All right, thank you very much, Coach and players, and best of
Thank
luck
you.
tomorrow on
Thank
the
you.
Thank
Sunday
you.
in the championship game.